Welcome back, guys, to some more Outworld Station here on Bear's Den. And I did a little bit of zooming around on the in the other system over here, this one, checking some stuff out. But we need to look at our new objectives here. So, alloy production. We need to give them nanoplating reinforced frames. We got plenty of those. That'll give us a plasma forge, recipe for our tungsten and super alloy. So let's get that done. We should have plenty of these. We'll just have to go grab some, as we don't have quite enough on us. That's fine, because we've got plenty already made. Just grab half of that, half of that. Alright, so that gets that done.
The plasma forge has now been unlocked. Use this to combine elements together to form advanced alloys.
Okay. And supposedly this game is now out of alpha and had its 1.0 release. Let's go over here, since all of our tungsten is coming in over here. We might as well put them out. By the way, I did find a artifact. I don't know if we can send them through this thing. Like, I don't know if I can drop this, like, on there, and if it, yeah, I didn't figure so. So I'll have to make one of those over here. So let's go. I don't remember what it's actually. Well, there's our plasma forge. We need one of those, so. And we're going to put that over here with our smelterators. And let's see. What in the world would that be under? Is it over here? Yeah, artifact analyzer. And we can just put that right on over here. And then grab this. Drop it on in there and let it start analyzing. And now we can look at our recipes here. So this is tungsten and that titanium. But how do we make tungsten? It gives us a recipe for tungsten. So is that now in here? Ah, it is. Okay. So now we need to link this to that. I hit the... Yeah, that's link. Why did I... That's not what I'm linking. I'm linking this to that. Oh. It already was linked. Because there is a bunch of tungsten in there. So now that should start smelting up our tungsten, since it's coming in here. And then we can set this to super alloy. And then link that to there. And then that to there. So now this should give us super alloy. And if we look at the map, we have a silicon node here. We have a tungsten ore node there and there. And then we have a tungsten one over here. And this is a pretty good sized map. but we're gonna need to do some more exploring around to see what we got going on. We need 50 super alloy for our next thing, which is going to give us more ships and stuff. So let's go ahead and set that. We can go ahead and link this back to there. So that'll send all of the super alloy. It's not where I want to link that. Back to there. Not to there. Because we don't want to send it out to the alpha station. We want to send it in here so we can go for that. And then I can just throw those in there and we can keep an eye on that and see what happens. So I want to do some more exploring and some more kicking of bot butt. And try not to get my own butt hit here. There we go. Now, is this thing gonna forget who I am? Yes. I'm getting light missiles and all kinds of stuff from them now. And we're gonna have to grab a bunch of these because we don't have a titanium node over here. We could send titanium in, but I figure why not just use what we have over here, since we got a lot of these little rubble things laying around. We might as well grab them, use them as we can. I'm hoping to find some titanium nodes around here. But I have not as of yet. Alright, what do we got with you guys? He's got a shield on him we gotta get rid of. Well, that made short work of that shield. There we go. And we got us a nice pod here. And what do you need? Scramjet and a warhead. I have those back yonder, so I'll have to go back to the other side to get that. I think I took all of them back to the other asteroid belt. Jump on over there. And we can grab these out of here. Okay. So let's just grab those. Take them with me. Drop these. I don't know if we're going to need tungsten for anything else, but we might as well go ahead and take this on over. And speaking of, let's go ahead and grab a whole bunch of tungsten and take it with us too. Or titanium and take it with us too. We can set up a thing through here that'll send that, but it doesn't look like we needed it. There is a ton already in here. I'm just going to throw the rest of this in here for right now. This is actually lacking on tungsten a bit, it looks like. We need some of those frames and we can upgrade that. Let's go ahead and we need 4 more back I don't think there's a way of doing just like 4, but that's enough. Meteor strike coming in. Let's go ahead and upgrade this one. So it'll cook that a little faster. We can make a few more of them as well. Yeah, we got some guys there, some guys there. Have to get rid of all of them. There's some there, some there. That is a large meteor shower. There we go. These missiles kind of suck. They always miss. There we go. That one hit. That'd be like really close to them to get them to hit. Alright, let's go ahead and grab these. Come on, grab the... There you go. Alright, run these back. And then do a bit more exploring. And drop that warhead and stuff off at that one place. Alright, that was up this way. We almost got the super alloy done. So that's good. Is this the one we were... No. This is not the one we were looking at. There we go. That got him. What do you got? In that, in that. And you got a whole lot of debris over here. What you got in here? And nothing I have on me. I'll have to bring that, come back for that. Ooh, took him out one shot. Alright, what do you got, Neo? You need a medium fuel tank and a circuit board. I don't have any of that either. Alright, where's the one we were looking for? This one. Alright, so... There we go. That unlocked. And another artifact. Alright, that's complete. New parts unlocked.
You have unlocked a higher tier of starship construction, including additional starship parts and more advanced ship classes ready to be built from the shipyard.
Alright, we have a titanium node up here. That is absolutely glorious. So let's see if we can get this guy out of here. Now, where was that? This one. Oh, he was on it. Okay. So now, resources, miner. Oh, we need some fiber optic. Alright, let's get the stuff so we can get us a miner made. And we'll go ahead and make one for tungsten as well. Get that on. Go ahead and look at our next objective, which is Extractor, which we're going to have to do from This is probably going to go in the other spot, because I'm guessing there isn't extractors over here for that stuff. So we'll have to take some of this super alloy with us. Let's go ahead, and we have, yeah, we have a smelter for that. So we need, I believe that's going to go in this. We'll go ahead and put it over here and use that to make us some fiber optic. And we actually have enough super alloy already. So let's grab all of this. And let's see. Smelter, let's go ahead and make a bunch more of these. Go ahead and upgrade. We're gonna need some more nano plating. But we can make nano plating over here. We have all the stuff. There's no reason to run back for it. That's not what I want. This is what I want. Go ahead and set this up for that. Now we did frames in that one, yeah, so let's do this in here. And so I think we're going to need this. And that needs some of these. Just waiting on the stuff to get there. Let's, while that does that, let that stuff build up a little bit. Let's go ahead and jump over to here. And do we have any of that stuff in here? That's making the nitrox. There's the nitrium, which we need 100 of. And I haven't done much. There's an actual node right there. I haven't done a lot of looking around this place yet. So let's go see what all we can find around here. Oh, there's me one. Grab that and drag it back. Hopefully that's not right. That is where we get that stuff, right? We put that in there. I just did it too fast. I hate that we can do that. Really annoying. Oh, that's a pod that has it in it. It's a pod type thing. Oh, it does say it's volatile. I guess that's why I gotta be very careful with it. What module is still damaged? Oh, I think it's my turret. Oops. There, fix that. Alright, so now all of that is going over here. We need it to not go over there, because we need 100 of that. So let's actually unlink this and link it up there, and then we can just throw this stuff in there, and let's go find some more. I'm guessing this is where we're gonna put that stuff. Well, that worked. Not quite enough of it, but it worked. Darting at me like that, you jerk. Alright, we'll take that with us. Grab this stuff. What do you need? I got one of those. Ooh, another artifact. Those are always appreciated. Problem is, I can only take one of these at a time. As this thing's... Hey, that's another one of those ship things. You gotta check that out. Hey, that's 50. That's exactly what we needed. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm not here. Go away. Now I'm gonna have to make an artifact thing over here. Because we don't have one, do we? No, that's a fusion reactor. Okay. I'll have to make one. Throw that in there. Where did I just throw that in? Yep, that goes in there. Okay, so complete that.
The bioextractor can be used to automate the extraction of nitratium from large gas giant flora in order to automate large-scale nitrox production.
Okay. Good.
To continue,
so we're gonna need super alloy. Yeah, we know all about all the things you're gonna complain about. Okay, so couple things. Why'd that get? Why is that? One not there. That just happened. So let's get us a defense turret then. And we'll just put it right there. And that'll help. Okay, so anyways, we need to do a couple things now. We're not getting a new objective for a little bit. I believe we still have all that stuff in there. We need to jump back over to the other side and get some of the super alloy. While we're here, we need one of these, so we need some more of the plate things that we're making over on the other side, actually, but we have plenty over here, so we'll grab them. Now, transport, we need a wormhole terminal, so we want to grab, should be in this one. Just grab a stack of each. I don't like the way it does that, but okay. And we can throw these in there as well. Alright, so now that should give me everything I need to make another wormhole thing. So let's go over here. And now let's make a wormhole here. And now let's go back over. And let's go to here. And let's make a wormhole here. And now we want to connect this one to this one. Connected. Okay. So now we can jump from here back to here. Beautiful. Okay, so did we get our... Yes, we got those made. How are we doing on super alloy? Good. So now let's go up here and get this miner set up. We do need to set up a... Do we have the stuff to do a power link? I need computers. Alright, let's jump back home. And let's grab some... Nope, not that one. This one. Just grab a little bit of both of those. And now we can set up a power link. I'll just put that off up here. And now we can use that power link. Connect it up here to our titanium node that we're looking for, which would be this one. So resource miner there, and then we want a power link, set that there, connect that to there. So now it's got power, transport, we want a dock, put that there, link that to the dock, make us a freighter, go ahead and grab this stuff while we're out here. Oh, before we go back, we don't know what kind of I'm sure there's gonna be like meteor showers and shit, so we'll get a defense turret, set that up there. And now that should be good. And did I ever set up? I don't think I did. Defense turret. Go ahead and put one here. And we'll put one down off over here. And we're gonna need a Another fusion reactor. Can't afford it. Why not? Nanoplating. Alright, well, that means we're gonna have to go deal with this before it hits our stuff and tears it up. Oh, just missed. We got the ones that mattered. Alright, so we'll go back and get what we need for that. Whoa. I didn't think about that. Back over here. Don't stop beating everything with all the things. Are they going in there? Is it full? It's not full. Not completely, but they're not going in there. I don't know why they're not going in there. Huh, weird. Well, I don't care. Alright, let's jump back, go get... Oh, we can't. We gotta go back the other way. Unless we take and... take this out. Should give me power again. Let's see. Build power solar. We can build a couple of these. Get power back online. There, now to get power back online. So now we can jump back home. What was it I was trying to get? Oh, fusion reactor. Okay. Power. Fusion reactor, we need more nanoplating. Alright, I believe I am going to spend a bit of time over there on the other side setting up a lot of basic resource stuff over here. Because there is a bunch of stuff that we are going to be needing over here, and there's not a whole lot of reason for me to be jumping back and forth. I could set up a way to send it through the wormhole, but I really only want to use the wormhole for things that I need to set up from one side to the other. And I don't think that we need to send stuff over like nanoplating. Alright, so we've got plenty in there, but we don't look like we're doing too great, even with that amount of power. So let's go ahead and make another one here, another one there. We'll probably have to make sure that we've got plenty of hydrogen coming in. I'll have to go check on our hydrogen production, see how that's doing, but that should definitely help. They're not running low on fuel. We're just not keeping enough in there, which is kind of weird because there's plenty in here. Max flow rate is 300. Okay, so we might have to do something else or see if we can find maybe there's a water node over here, or we'll have to send in, which we could send in from here, hydrogen as well. We can send it into another one of these lines. I might end up needing to move this so I can connect these. But I think they're okay. I think they just need to get filled. Yeah, they look fine now. And I think just for right now, just to make sure we have a little bit of power storage, let's go ahead and build 4 of those, and that'll help. Alright, so I'm going to get a little bit of work done around here, get some of these set up doing other things, and we'll come back in the next one and set up the new extractor here over on the other side. But I want to go and get the tungsten here set up. I need to get a place for this one to dock here. I want to get the silica here set up and mining it. I don't think we need more than 1 tungsten, so I need to look and see if I can find a carbon node over here. We still don't have that yet. If not, we'll have to send that over when we need it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.